Hi, everybody. This is Artists and Authors from Central Valley Talk. It is our brand new expanded Tuesday edition. We're going to be coming to you from our Tower District studios every single Tuesday now for Artists and Authors. So if you would like to be a guest, make sure you connect with us here on YouTube or on Facebook or, of course, at centralvalleytalk.com. Hey, to kick things off, our first guest for the Tuesday Artists and Authors show is going to be DC Gomez. Hello there. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being our first guest. You know, we do Artists and Authors on Thursdays, but yeah, we just started this extra day now. So you are kicking things off for us, and we appreciate that. Now, you are...
Oh, I'm thrilled. This is so exciting.
Yeah, now you're on the border of Arkansas and where did you say?
Texas.
And
I'm
Texas.
Literally on the cross point. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So tell us a little bit about, I know that you have a new book out, right?
I do. I have a new book coming out. It's getting ready to be in pre-order. I do urban fantasy. So I have an urban fantasy, pretty much action-packed series with an assassin that happens to be a witch. So I'm doing pretty much an installation to my urban fantasy series that is currently out.
So right now, where the pre-order is the book in pre-order or?
The book is in pre-order. It will be coming out March 9th and it's called The Hitman and it's part of the Otis Assassin series. So that's the pre-order that is coming out. So it's part of the urban fantasy series, the Intern Diaries. So it's all one extension of that universe that is actually out.
Tell me, how long have you been writing now for?
I've been writing for about 20 years. I have been self-published for about 5 right now.
And tell me, I want to start from the beginning. Why did you to decide to kind of get into this field?
So I'm a storyteller by heart. So my background's in film and television. So I did lots of scripts. I've done lots of little short stories. And finally, I got to the point, and I think we all get to the places in our lives where you're kind of sick and tired of doing the same thing. You want something new and you want to go back to the arts.
Sure.
So writing was a really easy transition to go into that. So I went back into storytelling and writing novels, which is it's very different than writing a script. So that's kind of how I jumped into that.
Yeah. Talk about, I mean, there's some similarities, but more differences, right?
When you're thinking of the script, I think somebody described it really well. It's almost like a manual. It's directions for everybody. You have directions for the actors, the sound. Everybody has a piece. And the writer should kind of put in you like the overall glimpses of it. When you're writing a novel, you're writing the whole entire universe. You own everything that the reader's going to feel, the adventure you're going to take them, the mood, the lighting. So everything has to be in a novel. So having to transition to that and being a lot more explicit, because when you're writing a script, it's just down to the guts of everything. So a novel has to be much more conscious that they need details, that they need a lot of those descriptions instead of just getting right to the essence of it.
So the book that comes out March 9th, kind of walk us through that without giving away too much.
One of the things about this story is I have one of the side characters from the urban fantasy, the Intern Diaries, and Eric is brooding hero, if you want to look at it that way. He actually joined the Order of Witches, because it's in his urban fantasy, because he wanted to help his people deep down, he thought, and accidentally realized he was going to be an assassin. He was doing all the cleanup for the Order and realized, I hate this. I hate doing this for a living, yet he was stuck. So you're actually joining him in this transition where he realizes, I hate what I'm doing, but I'm still stuck here, and I got to go find this guy who has betrayed us. So you're journeying on this trilogy to get you through. What is he going to do? Is he going to stay in this job that he signed out for? Is he going to go save his people? So the first book gives you an introduction to Eric, and then it also introduced you to a new character of mine who happens to be another assassin who also hates her job, and she happens to be a shifter.
Wow. Tell me, thus far, what have the reviews been saying?
It's one of those very interesting combinations, because I'm normally known for writing lots of action. Mm-hmm. And this is the first book that has some steam in it. So all of my beta readers are going, are we going to see more of this? Is this going to be having more heat in your books, and this just happens to be the nature of this one. I truly believe in writing what the characters want. And when it came to writing Eric, he just radiates that sexuality. He radiates that, chemistry within the page. But at the same time, it still doesn't have the explicit scene. You're not going to get heat. So I have to kind of give that disclaimer. But you're going to get some steam, you're going to get some actions, and you're going to get a really fun adventure if you enjoy it. So the very first work is a novella. So it's really fun. It's about 2 hours, fun read that are going to get you, grab you, and then going to get you ready for the next book coming up.
Mm-hmm. Would you say your target audience, what would your target demographic be, I guess?
Usually I'm looking at new adult and higher.
Okay.
Primarily because it does have some heat. Usually I write for young adults, so anybody in junior in high school can usually pick it up. This one I'm going a little higher. So, it has some heat, it has some implications. So let's raise the age. And pretty much after that, anybody new adult, and my audience really ranges. I have adults who loved it, and I usually have kids who loved it. So this one I'm going high. Let's raise the age a little.
Tell me a little bit just about how proud you are, going from working, like you said, in television, in media, and storytelling to, now where, what you've been doing with this series. How does it how are you feeling now?
It is such an exciting process to truly be just fully immersed in the writing side. It is very much, it's something that I usually kind of joke about it. I can do this from my living room. I don't need an entire crew to come and shoot a short story with me. So it is trying to take the journey of taking our readers on this amazing adventure. It is such a privilege to be a writer. It's such an honor to have people trust you. You're trusting me with your time, you're trusting me with your money, you're trusting me with your attention. So my goal is to always give everybody kind of like the Disney experience. I want you to love what you're reading, to get lost in the story and come back for more. So it has been really exciting just to get on that journey that is, literature as a whole.
We've been taking a look at some of your covers and your artwork. I want to talk a little bit about that because it's beautiful.
Okay, what would you like to talk about? Tell me. So, because I write in multiple genres. So usually when people look at it, it is such a range of different things that you're going to be looking at it. So I usually want to give everybody a little bit of everything, if that makes any sense.
So like on Death's Intern with the, if we can pull that up. Yeah, there we go. See, the color contrast is so cool. And then, of course, we've got the two characters in front, and I love the font as well.
That was actually, you mentioned Death's Intern. That's actually my very first published book. So it is that journey that started this whole entire world of urban fantasy. So you're getting to see this story is based on the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So book one, you're introduced to the intern, which is Isis Black, and then Death, and this entire group of mayhem and really quirky characters. So I kind of let everybody know it is a really humorous, dark humor approach to it. So you have to be aware that it's going to be funny, it's going to be quirky, and it's going to have some interesting, zany plots that you're going to be like, what? And it takes place in Texas. So I take you on a journey in a very small town in the middle of Texas, the middle of the country, which is Texarkana, and give you the ride of your life.
I love it. I love it. As we are just kicking off the new year, you've got this new book coming out March 9th. Anything else? What does your future hold for the rest of this year?
It's going to be an extremely busy year in the writing category because I tell my readers I owe them about 3 different books already. So you have a new series coming out. I have a second one that is almost a post-apocalyptic world / urban fantasy. So also a very small town adventure, but I'm going to take you on a what if the world falls apart and all you have left is a bunch of zombies and a whole war between witches and, humans. So that book's coming out in April. I'm going to give you book 2 of my Cat Lady series, which is I have a small town, poor, depressed cat lady turns arms dealer. And then I have book 2 of my Another World series. So yes, I have tons of stuff coming in all different areas.
Oh my gosh. You are a busy lady, that's for sure. Busy author. With
not be sleeping for a while.
Yeah, right, exactly. You'll have to come back before April.
Oh my God, absolutely.
We'll talk about the next series. And thank you so much for your time today. Good conversation and good to meet you virtually.
Such a pleasure. And thank you so much for giving authors and artists this opportunity. And Congratulations on the Tuesday time slot.
Yeah,
This is
thank
amazing.
you. I know. We're celebrating together. Oh, real quick, people, your books, where's it available?
All of my books are available on Amazon, so
Okay.
viewers can find them there directly. Just look for DC Gomez. You can find all of that information there.
Perfect. Okay, DC, thank you again. Happy New Year.
Bye.
All right. I'm Austin Breed. You're watching Artists and Authors. That's actually going to do it for us today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, with Central Valley Talk Live. We do have a show coming up. I think it starts at 1 p.m. Yeah, it's called 420. What is it? The 420 hour? No, 420 area code. That's right. That's with Sheldon Baker. He explores marijuana and CBD and all that good stuff. So thanks for joining us, everybody. You take care.